Compensatory time, commonly referred to as comp time, is available via the IPSCOMP module in TimeIPS 3.0 and later to help facilitate compliance with the FLSA 29 US 207-03A for eligible employees. Comp time has three parts in the TimeIPS system: initial configuration, overtime conversion, and use. In this first video, we'll discuss the initial configuration of comp time. In the second video, we will cover overtime conversion and how to use comp time. Comp time setup has 4 steps for some and a 5th step for others. Enable comp time in an overtime policy. Assign the overtime policy to Workweek group. Assign eligible employees to that Workweek group. Create a comp time benefit type. And grant current comp time hours to each employee. The first step is to create an overtime policy that allows for comp time. Using the left pane main menu, under Administration, click on Payroll and then Overtime Policies. You can either create a new overtime policy or edit an existing one. We'll just edit an existing overtime policy here. Click on the plus sign next to the policy you want to edit. From the General tab, set the Eligible for Earning Comp Time option to Yes, and click the Save Row button. That's it, we're ready for step 2. Assign the overtime policy to a Workweek group. Back to the left pane main menu, under Administration, click on Payroll if it needs to be expanded, and then Workweek groups. You can either create a new Workweek group or edit an existing one. Make sure the Workweek group only applies to employees who are eligible for comp time. We're going to edit an existing group here. Click on the plus sign next to the Workweek group you want to edit. From the Settings tab, identify the most current effective date. Click on the drop-down menu to select the overtime policy we edited in step 1, then click the Save Row button. And we're on to step 3. Assign employees to the Workweek group. If you are still on the Workweek groups page, stay put. To find it again, return to the left pane main menu under Administration, and then under Payroll, click on Workweek groups. Click the plus sign next to the name of the Workweek group that has been assigned the overtime policy with comp time enabled. From the Employees tab, you can move comp time eligible employees into this group and ineligible employees out of this group. To move employees, place a check mark in the box next to the employee's name. Enter the effective date and time when the employee should be moved to the new group. Then, if needed, select the time zone from the drop-down box. Choose the Workweek group from the drop-down box, then click the Go button. Click the Save Row button to save the changes. The next step, and the final step for some, is to create a new compensatory time. Using the left pane main menu, under Administration, click on Benefits this time, and then Benefit Types. Find the Create New Benefit Type / Compensatory Time bar, then click the plus sign to expand the window. Select Compensatory Time from the drop-down menu. Add a descriptive name, then click the Add button. For most situations, the default values can be used, but we recommend carefully reviewing the FLSA requirements, workweek types, and hour limits to ensure compliance. For those who have been using comp time already, a grant of hours will need to be issued to each of those employees when you begin tracking it in TimeIPS. So this final step is to grant compensatory time to employees. From the left pane main menu, under Administration, click on Benefits, then click on Employee Benefit Details. Select an employee from the drop-down box, then click the View Use Benefits button. Under Current Levels, find the Comp Time row and click Add. Enter the amount of hours to be added. Change the effective date and time if the change is not to take place right now. Then, if you like, you can add a comment to accompany the change in the benefits log. When you are finished, click Apply. The added hours will display in the Current Levels window under Comp Time. And that completes the Comp Time setup in TimeIPS. Check out the second video for overtime conversion and how to use Comp Time.